Personally, I absolutely believe that intelligent design, or at the very least design without subscribing it to a specific designer, should be taught alongside evolution. But the courts have deemed that unconstitutional. Therefore, the focus of the draft science standards is not to introduce intelligent design into the standards, but to rather clearly define and address the strengths and weaknesses of evolution theory, what we know and don't know about evolution, the positive and negative impacts of mankind on climate change. I'd like to take this opportunity to publicly apologize to Dr. Kazil for all the disrespect heaped upon him by the media and others, all of which was intended to create drama, fake news, and clickbait. It was absolutely shameful, in my opinion, and it was never my intent that anyone attempting to perform a public service should be treated so disgracefully. What I find so offensive about this whole situation is that it is not something I have actually done that has caused an uproar, but rather what I believe that has made me and Dr. Kazil a target of hatefully belittling and hate-filled diatribes. To the Bram Resnicks and Tory Roberts of this state, my crime is holding a Christian worldview and speaking of it publicly. Clearly an unforgivable offense in the eyes of the secular left. The protest is indicative of the type of political agendas that are so wrong with our education system. That only certain voices or perspectives should be welcomed to the table has never been my belief or my modus operandi. Intellectual diversity should be honored and respected. It is intellectually dishonest to try to control the education of our children by only allowing certain politically correct opinions and agendas into our classrooms.
A religious dogma in science class? None. We know that watering down evolution in our state's science standards that will be before you today, it doesn't just discount the consensus reached by 98% of scientists, it also ignores the expertise, knowledge, training, and hard work of the group of science educators who gave the department, rather, a draft last November. That draft was tampered with, and then public comments ensued. I was one of those public commenters back in April. We had a committee appointed to finalize the evolution standards, which included a young earth creationist. Why do we have a young earth creationist as one of 7 people to review the evolution science standards? It doesn't make any sense. So I'm here today to urge you, please, send those standards back. Send them back and make the revisions to make it accurate. We need accurate science. We have reviewed and we support the Arizona Science Teachers Association letter that they wrote to you with their revisions. If those revisions were included, we feel that the science standards would be very good. Thank you.